All right. Here we are for another episode of Raw and Unfiltered with RJ and Nikki and our guest speaker, Chap. I'm RJ.
I'm Nikki.
And I'm Chap.
All right, well, here we are for another great night of excitement. And without further ado, we are going to dive right on in and talk about our day, y'all. Is that too loud on y'all ears? There we go. There. So, how was your day today?
My day was great. I processed payroll today for 20,000 people, but, you know.
That means 20,000 people will get their money.
That means that 20,000 people will be very happy come Friday. Well, yeah, Friday.
So I was going to talk about, I'm going to get close to the mic on this one, because y'all got to hear me loud and clear.
I think you like to hear yourself.
I do.
Yeah.
I do, because I sound like, I personally think I might have a slight radio voice. You know? But you don't think I do? I think I have an awesome, if I actually, welcome to RJ and Nikki's Raw and Unfiltered.
Well, yeah, but we're not like radio people.
If it's a podcast, it's like a radio person.
I mean, yeah.
I can be the radio personality known as RJ.
Oh my God. Okay. Wow.
People be
So I feel like that sometimes people are curious why we always have Amber with us on Monday nights. And that's because Monday nights are our fellowship night. And we always have dinner at our house. And I always make something
Delicious.
I was going to say interesting, but delicious works too.
It came from the left and the right.
The left and the right. Yeah. So, yeah. Because feeding people is what I love to do. And so I do it as often as I can. And
I ain't gonna turn down dinner.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? So tonight, that being said, tonight we had ranch pork chops with potatoes and a cucumber onion salad that was amazing. Like, I even have to give myself kudos on that one, but I never keep my recipes really, and so I told both RJ and Chap that if they expect to ever have this meal again, it's probably never going to happen. Because
And my response was, I'm used to it after 20 some odd years.
Yeah.
There are meals that I've had when I first met Nikki that were delicious. I'm talking about enough to make you want to smack
I
yourself.
still make those things.
I'm not talking about the hamburger steak meal. I'm
But
talking
I mean,
about...
the spaghetti sauce that I make is like homemade spaghetti sauce.
I'm not talking about that because I still get those today.
What is it that you don't get?
The lasagna that you made.
Yeah.
It was delicious, y'all. I bit
Yeah, I made it for the cafe. Ow.
What'd you do?
What did you do?
I hit the thing and it like nearly ripped it out of my ear, but it was really loud in my ear.
Oh.
It's because I talk with my hands even though no one can see me. That's fun.
She talks with her hands even when she's by herself, y'all.
That is true.
Chap moved away from you.
It's true. But at least you're on my left. It's usually my right that
Okay,
the
well, that's
person has
good
the
to know
problem.
because I've been on your right in praise and worship and I've gotten a hand to the face.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you did that one day. I was like, oh, my bad. Yikes. Yeah.
So I either have to stand behind people in
Yeah.
a way, not like directly behind, but just kind of like away from their
Yeah. Roger's dad's always said that I don't know my own strength in my right hand. And back in the day, I they would tell you to like tap someone, and I would thinking I'm tapping them, and I nearly knocked somebody out of their chair. But I broke like 4 door handles on our car. Just opening the door. Like I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't like, oh, let me get out of the car. You know what I mean? Like I was just opening the car door, and it would break off in my hand. And I did that with like 3 different like little car handle thingies. And finally Roger was like, forget it. I'm not buying you another car handle. I'll just come and unlock your door and, let you out of the car. And so then he had a sunglass holder thing on the visor, and I tapped it with my right hand, but it like disintegrated on my hand. And so he was like, oh my God, like you were just supposed to just tap it to open it, not like push your hand through the roof of the car.
Look, y'all, Nikki's got a mean right hook. And I'm going to tell you a story. I didn't believe it until this happened. We used to go out and sing karaoke in Fort Walton.
This was in my worldly days. I might have had a spirit or two attached.
You had to have something to knock that dude out. Look, we used to go singing karaoke in the bars in Fort Walton. And we was having like a celebration night or something. Mm-hmm. Long story short, it was a guy, kind of rambunctious. I'm not going to say his name. And he walked up to Nikki and was like, I don't think you can knock me out. Nikki's like, I can. And he's like, I don't think you can knock me out. Knock me out. Knock me out. Yeah, knock me out. So Nikki reared back and...
I punched him square between the eyes. He told me to.
Her diamond ring left an imprint on his forehead.
I had an anniversary ring, and I just clocked him right between the eyes, and
knocked him clean out.
To my knowledge, it's probably a little faded by now, but my ring mark was in his forehead for permanently.
When it came to, he said that we were his friends.
And I was the coolest. I was the coolest female dog he had ever seen.
Well, I didn't have that reaction. One of my friends, this is way back when I was married, actually one of his friends decided to smack me on the butt, and I got really angry, and I was like, I didn't know who did it, so I was like, man, I don't want to punch this dude in the face. So I punched him, and he like shuffled like a few feet away, and then I tried to apologize, and he just ran.
Hey, don't be touching people's booties. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just sometimes don't know my own strength.
I never had that happen to me. I didn't like somebody touch me inappropriately.
Oh, please.
What? I've never had anybody touch me inappropriately.
You just have women throw themselves at you.
For one, okay, let's get this straight,
You
y'all.
stepped into that one.
I ain't never had no woman throw herself at me.
Let's
be clear. Two.
Might not be physically, but you can see it on their face.
Well, I don't pick up on that stuff. Look, I don't pick up on that
he
stuff.
really doesn't. He only has eyes for me, and I appreciate that.
Eyes for you. Wow, 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 wow.
Thanks, babe.
Okay. That was just to hammer it home there.
Yeah. So, I mean, I am so blessed in that regard. But women literally will be like, hey, baby, you've got beautiful eyes.
And now he's like, oh, yeah.
I forgot about that.
And I'm like, I'm standing right here.
And she turns around and looks at Nikki. You must really love his eyes, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I look at them every night. Thank you. Every day, all day. I win.
And then the ladies came out from the back.
Yeah. It wasn't enough. Like, then there was the lady that had sat us, and then she thought that his eyes were beautiful. She went to the back and told all of the other waitresses
Oh, no.
about it. And so they then had to come to our table and to say, I'm sorry. To me, I'm sorry. She told us that he had beautiful eyes. We just came to see. What?
Look, if it happens again, just charge $5. We might
Like,
get a free meal.
$5 per eye.
Hey, TikTok it, man.
I'm making money on this joint.
No, Nikki's not going to pimp me out like that.
No.
I remember seeing you in security, and then there was like, I don't know, 3 people around you, 3 women, and you're like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
and
They
I'm
cornered me.
and I was trying
He
not to
gets
laugh.
all like weirded out. It's funny. He's like, oh God, where's my wife? Where's my wife? Where's my wife?
Yeah, I mean, I like aggressive
I
women,
think you
but
did. You were like,
there's
"Hey, Nikki."
aggressive and there's like scary, like, I'm going to kidnap you kind of.
Right.
Yeah.
And I get all like, where's Nikki? Where's Chap? Nikki, anybody? Teddy?
I don't know. Me, I have a habit of like staring back, like.
Right?
Look. I laugh when she does that, but there are guys, I've seen it when you worked at the cafe, and guys will walk up and you'll look at them like,
She looks at people like, I wish you would.
yeah. But,
I really wish you would.
and,
Like, yeah.
and so they'll look at her and then they'll put their head down real quick. I'm like, Amber, you got to be approachable.
She's like, I thought I was.
Or she'll look at you and goes, everything okay? I'm like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Everything's fine.
Oh. I didn't mean it that way. I really meant, is everything okay?
But you said it with like such like, is everything okay? Yes, ma'am. Yes, everything is fine. Are you okay? Do you need some water?
Now I see why they do that where I work. They're like,
Yeah. You can be
That's too funny.
You can be very intimidating.
Yeah. Which is not a bad thing.
No, it's
That's
not.
it's a good thing.
I laughed though. I'm like, oh my God.
I'm really soft and gooey on the inside.
On the inside,
Whatever.
I'm really soft and gooey once you
She's
get
like,
to know me.
It's like, I'm soft and gooey on the inside, but you got to chisel through that platinum. Just
That platinum outer layer.
that platinum shell. No. But yeah.
It's okay. We're 3 peas in a pod though, because
'Cause I'm-
I'm a bit of the introvert, and he's a bit of the extrovert,
I'm very aggressive.
and Amber's a little bit of both, and so it balances us all out.
Yeah.
I like it. Did I just call you?
Yep.
Dang.
Twice now.
I did.
Yeah, it's okay.
My bad, chap.
It's all good.
So, speaking of introvert and extrovert, I went up Sunday. First, let's talk about what I saw Friday in our front yard.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
So, lately, our dog, our Molly, our little Chihuahua, has been having problems.
Oh, she's
Cowering.
been having a lot of problems, y'all.
She's got. They say she has congestive heart failure,
But let's be real, y'all. This dog is like 13 years old. She's been with us for 10 years. She's had a really good life in the last 10 years.
She ain't going nowhere.
But she's like stubborn. And so they say she's got congestive heart failure, and I just refuse to believe it.
That dog's fine. She just had a cold. So,
I think
So
she just
she
wanted
was.
attention.
So long story short, Friday she gets up and she's like, got to go outside, because they gave her this medicine that gives her diarrhea. So I get up. I said, let's go outside. Layla is acting weird. That's our other dog. We have 3 dogs: a boxer, Argentine dogo, and a Chihuahua. So the boxer and the Chihuahua get up. They're acting all weird and stuff. So I said, okay, let's go outside. I go outside, open the door, and I look at the edge of the yard, and there's this black mass just sitting there. Like, it looked like somebody had a cloak on, and they were crouched down at the edge of the yard looking at me. So I walk outside, and I look, kind of like move my head side to side to see if it was like a shadow or something. It was a literal black mass in the edge of my yard. I looked at the dog. I was like, get in the house, get in it. Because look. If you see something that's not supposed to be there, don't go running up to it and say hi.
Right.
Or don't go out there and be like, you can pick and choose your battles. First of all, it was
on
it
the edge of the property and
it
couldn't
was
get here.
it was a spirit, y'all. Let's just be straight up, point blank. It was a black, full body apparition on the edge of my yard, but it cannot come in my yard. It just stood there. And so I'm like, I'm not going to go running out there and be like, hey. No, I'm not going to do that. I told the dog to get in the house, and I hightailed it back in the house too. Locked the door, turned on all the lights outside, because I had the lights off, turned on all the lights outside, and went to bed. So let's fast forward to Sunday. The same situation. The dog gets up. She has to go to the bathroom. I'm like, okay, let's go outside. But we're going out back this time. I'm not going to go out front. I ain't an idiot, because I don't want to open the door and the thing be like, hey. No, it ain't going to happen like that. But so we went out back, and I brought my glasses and my phone this time, because if I was going to catch something, I was going to get it on film. We used to be paranormal investigators, so I know, you ain't supposed to go out there looking for them. But if they're going to keep popping up everywhere, I'm just going to film it. So I go out back, look up, the dogs go outside. I turn off all the lights because I didn't want any lights on. I look up at the sky, and y'all, I saw UFOs. Not one UFO, not 2 UFOs, but 3 UFOs. And it was started out with one little dot. Well, at first I was like, it's an airplane. So I have this app where you can track all the flights in your immediate area, that's in your immediate airspace above your head. So I get on the app, turn the phone on, and I was like, nope, there's nothing flying. Everything's just here, there's nothing over here. I said, maybe it's a satellite. So I get on my satellite app, start checking that. There's no satellites doing that type of movement. This thing was a ball of light. Then it turned into 3 balls of light. And then the 3 balls of light went into 3 different directions, went off, and then popped back on in the same spot where they started, and then went into 3 opposite directions, and then started crisscrossing over my house. And then they did this for like 5 minutes, and then just disappeared. I said, oh my goodness, it's a UFO, and I couldn't even film it.
And of course, he never wakes me up when anything like this is happening, so I did not get to witness it.
I don't feel the need to wake you up, because by the time I get in there and wake
Right.
you up and you get
And I get clothes on so that I can come outside.
It's
and
like 2 hours, y'all.
Stop.
The sun will be up.
Whatever.
People are barbecuing and swimming in their backyard. She's like, where's the UFO? I'm like, this was 2 hours ago.
That's funny because that's kind of true. Because our neighbors do have a pool in their backyard, but they like stay out in it pretty much 24/7.
That's because it's hot. Mm-hmm. I'd be out there 24/7 too.
I mean, I was gonna make friends with them just so I could use the pool. You know what I'm saying?
It's not that big.
I'm not. I'm just.
I was like, it's gonna be.
Really
crowded pool. Like, I like your hot tub. It feels good to be in the hot tub. But
Yeah,
they said that pool gets hot. It's one of those above ground pools that you can get from Walmart. I think is where they got it from. And he said they don't get in it in the middle of the day because it gets over 100 degrees. The water
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was like, good Lord.
Well, you got to figure it's probably just like vinyl or whatever, so it's conducting heat from the ground,
Well, it's sitting right in
and
the
it's
sun.
getting the sun from above, so it's logical that it would heat up quicker.
Oh yeah, yeah. But yeah, I would love to get a pool. I was going to get a pool like after the summer. Is
The problem I have with getting a pool, though,
You gotta clean it.
I don't mind cleaning it. That's not, well, I'm not, let's be honest. I'm
she's
not going to
not
clean
cleaning
it.
nothing, y'all.
I'm going to hire a pool boy to come and clean it.
No, we're not. I'm going to clean it. I ain't paying no pool boy. Oh, pool boy.
You pay,
I know, that's all I can think of.
but we pay a lawn guy.
She'd be like, oh, pool boy, can you get this little leaf right here? Oh, pool boy, I need a hand with this towel.
No. And we have a lawn guy, so it would be logical that we would have a pool guy.
Maybe I should hire a pool boy.
A pool boy?
He'll be like, where's your pool?
Oh, you mean I have to have a pool? I thought the pool came with the pool boy.
Well, I didn't even have to ask for my lawn to get mowed. The neighbor just mowed my lawn.
Hey, sweet.
I was like, thanks.
I mean, that's the least he could do after you held on to his machete.
Well, I didn't know whose it was. I figured it was his, but I was like, didn't want to be like, hey, is this your machete?
Yeah.
So you just waited for him to come and be like, did you find some random machete
Yep,
in your yard?
I did.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, she don't need to be knocking on
Actually.
his door or nothing like
I
that.
don't. He don't need to knock on my door either.
Creeper?
Yeah, we're good. I'm good.
Yeah.
So I was out in the garden today. Our garden, y'all, is getting huge.
Yes.
I once again have underestimated the amount of growth that the garden can do. So I planted a Florida watermelon. One Florida watermelon is what I planted.
You have 5.
Oh no! It hasn't even done any. It hasn't made any watermelon yet. It's still growing.
Oh.
But the vine is like over 30 feet.
What?
And then it has runners that are taking up, it's trying to take over my cabbage box.
I have multiple watermelons.
That's what I'm hoping, because this thing is huge. I have never seen a watermelon vine that big. It's like 35 feet. 35 feet. It's 35 feet long and like 4.5, 5 feet wide. That's how big this thing is. And I discovered that we have a new pest now. It's the Japanese beetle. Yeah, it's like these huge, and they're not like regular. We used to call them June bugs up north.
Yeah.
But these Japanese beetles are huge. They're like small birds. You can hear them going. I'm out in the garden. I hear this. Whoa. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a bee. Don't swipe. Then the thing lands, and it's this huge Japanese beetle, and it starts chomping on my tomato plants. So,
Oh, it's got to go.
so me being me, I didn't want to touch it with my hands because I ain't never seen a beetle that big. I didn't know if it was some kind of nuclear experiment that gone bad and got loose
It's
in the
a
public.
Jurassic beetle.
And I mess
was
around
thinking
and
of
grab
Godzilla.
the thing, and the thing bites me, and I become some beetle man or something.
Beetle Man. I'm Beetle Man. Oh my God, I'm making you a Beetle Man costume from Pensacon.
Oh, Lord.
Who are you supposed to be? I'm
Beetle Man.
What is your superpowers? Beetlejuice.
Oh my gosh.
Now,
What'd you guys do before I get here?
sleep.
What? What?
What?
What?
What did we do before you got here?
I
Work.
Was joking.
Oh, I'm like,
It went over her head. Every now and then she'll get like a blonde moment.
That's the only moment I've ever seen, but
There's the sugar moments, there's blonde moments, there's all kinds of moments.
That's one of many, many moments that she has. They're all humorous, trust me.
They're all funny.
Very entertaining. I tried to TikTok one of her moments, but then, that would have been a bad moment for me.
Yeah. It would have.
Oh, my goodness.
So, have y'all ever heard of the movie Drop Dead Fred?
No.
You have to watch Drop Dead Fred. If you've never seen Drop Dead Fred, you got to watch Drop Dead Fred.
I mean, it sounds familiar.
He's an imaginary friend, and it's just
An imaginary friend. I haven't seen Drop Dead Fred, so I have no...
It's a 1990s movie.
Is it a rom-com?
No, it's a comedy.
Okay. You have to ask these things with Nikki because she watches things... Look, let me tell you what kind of stuff I watch. I watch sci-fi. I watch cartoons. Lots and lots of cartoons. And I watch commercials. I watch shows just for the commercials.
It's true.
I mean, I watched the Super Bowl just for the commercials.
Yeah, well, see, I done took that to a whole nother level because that's what got me started was the Super Bowl for the... last Super Bowl I was disappointed for the commercials. I'm even going to get started with. They better do some good commercials this year for the Super Bowl, like pre-pandemic commercials, because those things were funny.
Mm-hmm.
This
You didn't
year,
like the truck commercial with what was that, Jonas and then Jones? There was like all the
keeping
Jones.
up with the Joneses, yeah.
And then they had
that
Jonas.
was cute. It's like Jonas is Joneses now. Oh,
Yeah.
man. But
The commercials for the last Super Bowl were a lot to be desired, but it was COVID going on, so...
Yeah. So I was looking online, and I saw that out here in our area, in Pace, there's 2,700 acres being proposed in Pace for the Jubilee subdivision that's going to be coming here to Pace. So this subdivision has got 2,700 acres, and it's going to be homes, commercial properties, biking trails, and the lake. 850 of those acres is going to be dedicated for green space. That's what got my attention. They said they're going to make some room set aside for farming plots. Please make more than just some tiny little garden, because we need some farming plots out here.
Well, the moral of this story is that there's a town hall. When is the town hall?
Oh, well, they had one today from 5 to 7, but they're going to have a town hall tomorrow out here in Pace from noon to 1 at the Gather Event Center on Chumucka Highway next to Alyssa's, which is my favorite place now, Alyssa's.
Yeah, Alyssa's. If you guys have never been to Alyssa's, you don't live in Pace. I'm just gonna let you know. Have you ever been to Alyssa's?
No, but I've heard of it.
Okay, well she
It's
just
good.
moved to Pace, so it's okay. But
I have furniture.
well, I know, but they don't just have furniture. Girl, that's what I'm saying. If you have never been to Alyssa's, you need to go.
It's pretty cool.
It is.
At first, I was like,
awesome.
I'm not going in there. But then I was like, oh my gosh, look at all
It's
this stuff.
awesome.
It's like,
I could spend hours in there and probably still never see everything. They had like 12 lanes of just everything.
you
like,
start at, what's the avenue?
You start on First Avenue
And then end on.
and end on 12th Avenue. And
They're
it's
stores
just-
set up like streets.
just stuff.
And on each street, I call them little shops, but there's little spaces where the vendors have their stuff set up in there. I call them little shops. It's pretty cool.
It is awesome.
pretty
There's
cool.
candles.
That's
We got candles. we bought 3 different candles from them. I'll step aside and let someone else talk in a second and go get them and figure out the name. But
You don't have to get them.
okay. Well, I was gonna tell people about them and
Oh.
give them the name so they can go get them. But we'll do that another day. Anyway, they have like all kinds of stuff. They have honey, they have like anything that you can imagine, they've got it. And then, you know, Alyssa's has got like the refinery, and then some other Alyssa's place that I still haven't been into. There's like several different Alyssa's stores, and I really want to go into all of them, but
Oh, there's more? I didn't even know
yeah.
there was more than one store.
yeah, those two buildings out in the front also are part of Alyssa's. And then there's a building down the street, I think, that's also part of
Oh, I
Alyssa's.
thought there was only 2.
She's got a
Because
lot
there's
of stores.
Alyssa's, the refinery, and then there's Alyssa's something else next to the refinery, and then there's the big shopping plaza in the back there, and then there's another building down the street that is Alyssa's something. I don't remember the name of it, but
Oh.
yeah, I want to go to all of them and see what they're all about. And I mean, sure that they're all different in some way. So, huh? Yeah.
That'll be something we'll have to do and doc. But I'm all about the food.
Yeah, which I think that, didn't we tell people about the Pika Grill the last time we ate there? Okay, so the last time when we went to Alyssa's, we ate at the Pika Grill, which is the little food truck outside of Alyssa's. And there was a lady that was selling cupcakes and
Yeah.
peach crumbles, and they were like little individual peach crumble cakes, pie cobbler thing, and those were so good. She's not there all the time though, so you know, the next time that we do a podcast, I'll be more prepared to talk about this lady and give you her information and her details, because we do have a business card for her. But yeah, that was amazing. Then there was the Pika Grill that was the food truck right outside of Alyssa's. I had the Ponset and the
Punset?
Ponset, yes. Ponset? Is it? It's not Ponset? Is it What? Wait. Why are you laughing at me?
You're fine. You're fine.
Is it Ponset? Ponset. What is it?
It's Punset.
Ponset? Why are you laughing then?
Because it just sounded different.
That's because she's got a country.
It's because
job.
I have a southern accent.
I was going to say, I think it's because of the southern, yeah.
Okay, well, it's Ponset. Now I'm all like, got a complex.
She's all got that country drawl.
Anyway,
I wasn't trying to do
Ponset,
it.
I got Ponset, and I'm not going to look at you. And I also got, what are the egg roll things?
Lumpia?
Lumpias. I got lumpia and Ponset. He got, see, that's that right hand thing. I'm sorry. He got their chicken plate.
No, we're not going to just ride past that thump on the table you did in my ear. That was like a bass tube in my ear.
Well, I know, but I said I was sorry because I
My
don't.
ear hurts now.
Oh, please, shut up. Anyway, he got the chicken plate, and I got the Ponset and the lumpia. It was delicious. You should try it. I highly recommend it.
Move on. But don't forget about the town hall tomorrow.
But don't forget about the town hall tomorrow, 12 to 1, at where?
The Gather Event Center on Chumuckla Highway next to Alyssa's.
Yeah.
800 acres is a lot.
800 acres for,
850 is dedicated for green space.
that's amazing.
Nice.
I listen. Look, y'all. I'm not going to get excited until I actually, until I don't know what green space could be anything.
That's true.
And
It
they
could
said
be
it's going to
like-
be set aside for farming.
Lawn.
This is I strongly believe that this is a farming area. And I don't like, yeah, they're going to have something for farming plots. And it'd be like a little
Playground.
playground,
park.
community plot or something. Everybody goes and plants some, those little tiny.
Well, I mean, it's okay to have a community garden or whatever, but, it needs to be worth having and not be something that's like,
We have one of those in Alaska.
just like,
not
Community
very-
garden?
Yeah, but it's not very big. It's just in the, I forgot what the street is, but yeah, it's maybe a half.
I got a garden. It's not a
Acre.
community garden.
You got a
It will
garden
be if you
inside
keep
a
telling
community
people
garden?
about it.
What?
Well, I'll sell the veggies and stuff out of there.
Well, isn't it a community garden if you plant in it then with the community?
No, I said I got a garden, but it's not a community garden.
Oh, I was like, I
It's
didn't hear
my-
that.
It's my secret garden.
Okay.
Doom, da-doom, doom. Doom, da-doom, doom. In your secret garden.
I thought the secret garden had like large hedges that were like.
No, I
amazing.
was talking about the secret garden that Barry White be singing.
Oh, I was thinking of like the book or the movie or.
That's what I was trying to sing. I want to be close to you. Like a man is supposed to do. I'll be there for you all times. Let your head down. Ooh. Let me get
Okay.
That sounds more like a Shire bar song.
That sounds like bad karaoke.
you. What's it gotta
No, I was thinking of the Hobbit singing in the Shire in the bar.
be? Dag, I sound like a hobbit. I want to be close to you. That's what I'm supposed to do.
pretty.
I didn't say it sounded like that. I don't know why I thought of that.
I could sing it like a Ferengi.
Oh my God, do it.
What? The
Sing it like a
Ferengi?
Ferengi. Yeah.
The Ferengi voice?
He does an amazing Ferengi voice. Do it.
Listen, boys and girls, this is all about opportunity. The first rule of acquisition is, I don't know. But it's all about opportunity.
That was my version of the Grand Nagus.
Yeah.
If you don't watch Star Trek, then you have
You
no
really
idea.
have no
what I'm
idea.
talking-
I heard it when you said, yeah. But you didn't sing, so.
You're right. The whole purpose of that was that you would sing it like the Grand Nagus. Not.
I want to be close to you. That's what a man is supposed to do. Taking opportunities all times. Make your deals right.
Oh, boy.
Oh my gosh. That's too funny. All right, where are we at here?
Oh, wow. We're like way past our time again.
Are
We
we?
didn't even get to all the topics that we had.
We had topics?
We did?
Yeah, we hit all of them except for a couple of them. See? You see how good I am, you guys? I segued into topics and they didn't even know.
I mean, I saw you
No,
probably
I'm
had
just
notes,
kidding. Like, he
but-
really did have topics, like, written down to discuss.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
I hit 'em
saw
all.
your
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
but I don't know what's on it.
I know, but we hit every topic.
Wait, all right.
It was a
Because we wanted it to be more conversational. Yeah. Right?
Who said yeah?
I did. She did.
Oh, I heard conversational.
I think my conversation with Anaya yesterday must have rubbed off.
With who?
Anaya. You know, Anaya's like
yeah, yeah,
Anaya.
yeah.
Do I need to explain it?
This is an announcement. Nikki has strange
That is my
conversation.
phone. Is that your phone?
Oh, that's my sister.
Of course.
Hello. Hey, hold on a sec, Deborah. Give me just a second.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Just give me a second. Give me a second. Are you recording? Huh? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
You're on live on our Raw and Unfiltered podcast.
Oh, good Lord. It's probably family emergency. What's going on?
Hey, you call in the middle of it, you get to be on live. So.
Oh, yay. I may not be the right person.
So everybody, for all y'all who don't know, this is my little sister Deborah. I'm not going to give you her last name. She is.
Stuff won't beat. No, I'm kidding.
Right?
I'm kidding.
No, she's not.
Oh my God, it's gonna sound weird because I'm actually driving. Do I sound weird to everyone?
No.
No.
Okay. I'm located up here in Western New York.
So how is it up there?
Well, we've been suffering with 70 degrees and 80 degrees weather, heat waves.
Suffering. Oh my gosh.
I wasn't sure if she was gonna say hot or cold.
No. I wasn't here before. I was out actually working in Fort Myers for a corporate office before, what they call, I guess they're calling the Great Exodus. The cost of living went up. So I kept my place here in Western New York. Western New York, everyone, is very cheap. I would say it's probably close to Texas, except New York's best kept secret. We actually have a sign that says keep Western New York a secret and stuff like that. But
It ain't a secret now.
Yeah, it ain't a secret now.
it's a good place. It's not expensive. Amazing schools. You have like that small town feel, Victorian homes. Everybody knows everyone. Even while I was working in Florida, they're like, we saw your kids leave. It's that type of neighborhood. Are you kidding? From my neighbors. It's a pretty close, it's a tight neighborhood. Some of you have seen us on news with everything going on with the shootings
Yeah.
Yeah.
into the city. And our prayers and thoughts are with their families. So, there's some things affecting everyone. But right now, one of the shocking things, just to tell everyone, is the cost of living going up.
Yeah.
They're like, how can we help people? Probably not by raising the rent,
Right.
Right.
Yeah, that's probably not helping anybody, actually.
It's not helping anybody. Gas, I know that's an issue for some, but, in the end, you got to have a place to live.
Right. You got to have a roof over your head.
Yeah.
It's almost amazing that I'm actually living through this time. It's so funny because I was like, you know what, God? I didn't ask to be in a pandemic. And then I'm like, I didn't ask to be in a recession.
Right?
Having to do the last bit of my schooling online and for college for my bachelor's degree. Nobody was prepared for that. But, we got to not focus on that and thank God for what we do have.
Yeah.
Grateful for what we do have.
Yeah.
So that makes a difference when we focus on the good and not focus on the bad. And it also helps us, it's that type of thinking opens doors.
Yeah.
When you're grateful and you're willing to help others and you don't get bitter by the situation, doors open for you. And that's what's been happening. So I believe God He knows. He knows. And
I think that's a lesson that everybody can take away too, is not to be so bitter.
Yeah.
don't be bitter. Be willing. It's one thing I learned. Anytime you pray, and not just for patience, if you're like, God, I need more money. Lord, I need this. And God's like, okay, get ready to walk on water. And you're like, whoa, too quick, But you do. You have to be able to walk on water, especially during these times, keeping your eyes focused on God.
Yep.
So, and just trusting Him and not being fearful. And, sometimes you're like, oh, I've never been there. This seems scary. But you have to trust that God has, as He said, God has said His promises are good for us. They're not to harm us. It's not to
Right.
evil.
Yep.
So you have to just, all we can do, anybody of any religion and culture, you just have to lean on God. Because right now, there's no, the only sure thing right now is God.
Yep.
Right.
Not failed me yet.
Yep.
So that's it. That's what's happening here. And like I said, God's blessing and opening doors. Do you remember when I said I didn't pray for patience?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, now, you obviously have to pray for patience. God's like, oh yeah, tell people what we're going through, and we think people don't understand. There have been times where I have had, and my brother knows, I've had nothing in the bank, and I'm a work person. I'm kind of prideful in that way. I could do it on my own, um, and I never did because there were times I had no credit, I had no job, and I walked out with a new car from Toyota.
Right.
Yeah.
I had no money, and all of a sudden the bank's like, "Hey, we owe you this," and I was able to pay my rent. I
Yep.
have been living on faith,
Yep.
and I can never say that God is not real because anytime I needed, I had.
Yep.
I never
Yep.
wanted for anything, even without, without having that paper, that worldly finance. I had
Yep.
a daddy that cared, so can't complain. I thank God every day. I thank God,
Yep.
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 Sure, after we're done, everybody should have some super strong faith.
Exactly.
Yep. That's right.
Yeah, so that's what I've been doing. I mean, that's what I've been focusing on, and God's been doing some big changes. And it's funny because every place I was like, I'm never moving there. Guess where I gotta go?
Yep.
God leads me. So I learned, I should be like, I'm never moving to Hawaii.
Right. I'm never moving to the Maldives.
I'm never moving to Italy. No.
Cadillac. What in the world? Yeah. I'm telling you, there's something about being humble to what God has for you and seeing the profit, the blessings that He blesses you with, which are never yours. You always turn around and bless others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, because you can never outgive God. So it's all full circle. I've been blessed. I know I'm talking a lot.
No, that's good.
No, it's good.
That's good. No, you're kind of like right on point. So.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just called in. But I hope everyone out there is doing good. I hope everyone understands. I hope those who don't know, or feel like no one knows, if you don't have a faith, try God.
Yeah.
Try Him. He's
Yeah.
not going to fail you.
Yeah.
He's not.
Right.
I know people feel like, oh, the church, and let me tell you, church is not based on people.
That's right.
Not everyone who goes to church is a good person. Not every politician is a good person. Can we talk about it?
Right.
Right.
Keep your eyes on God.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes on God when you have to walk out the boat. Don't keep your eyes on other people.
Yep.
You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
they're not going to understand what God's doing in your life, and they're going to talk against it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've learned that, and I've learned something. I used to tell people my dreams. I'm a technical designer. I work in fashion. I used to work in medical, so you can imagine leaving medical and following your dreams. And they were like, "You're going to be poor." That wasn't true. That was a dream God put in my heart. God hears the
Right.
desires of your heart.
Yep.
Someone was like, "No, never can have it." And so I walked in that, and I make more money. I come home not worried about being dirty. I did like helping people, but this is what God has me. This was a desire of my heart.
Yep.
Yeah.
So one thing I learned is don't tell everybody your dreams
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
because not everybody's gonna. You don't need to be discouraged. Don't
Yep.
say I would love to live in this mansion because people say things and they think they're funny. They're like, oh, where you gonna get this money? Look where you are now.
Yeah.
Right.
Look at where we are now. Remember what I said. When you say I would love this, God hears that
Yep.
and He opens up doors.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to believe you can walk on water.
Yep.
Right.
We're the only one limiting what God can do because if we fight against it, it just you prolong it.
That's right.
So
That's right.
you have to trust God and not listen to other people.
That's
My
right.
blessing is following my spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Follow your spirit and know that you're not the only one going through this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't be prideful and ask for help. If one person told you no, it doesn't mean everyone else.
Right.
Right.
That's right.
Nobody, especially if you have kids and family, ask for help. Because this is a time there are people just helping people, and that is the thing I could take from this whole situation. Normal people helping people, all creeds, colors, races.
Yep.
Yep.
That's true.
So, I hope everyone's blessed.
We are.
You are. So excited to hear. I guess you guys have everyone from everywhere.
Yeah.
The world.
The world.
Yes.
Yeah. Find peace. Find your peace and trust God.
Yes.
Yes.
Peace, you know, it's not going to help you to worry. When
Right.
you worry, you can't even think straight.
That's
That's
right.
right.
Your peace. And, you know, things are going to work out. Find comfort. Sometimes you got to just take a walk and look at the beauty that surrounds you.
That's right.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you feel like I have no beauty around you, look at your family.
Mm-hmm.
Feel like I have no family, you're still breathing. Look at how far you've come.
Right.
Right.
You know, so don't get discouraged. Everyone's in my prayers. I pray for people all the time. So,
Amen.
Yeah. Amen. That's good. That's
well,
good.
it's great speaking with you. I hear a third giggle in there.
Yes, there is.
That's Chap.
Yes.
I'm like, I hear a third giggle. What is happening?
That's
Hi.
that's the chaplain.
Yeah, that's our chaplain. You can just
Hi.
call her Chap.
Yeah, that's our chaplain.
Absolutely. It's nice to meet you.
You too.
Yeah, so, yeah, it was good speaking, and I know I speak a lot. I can ramble. I can ramble with the best.
Look, y'all.
Listen,
y'all.
you
She
are
ain't
your
lying.
brother's sister. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Why you gotta drag me into that?
Well, I was thinking it, and she said,
Exactly.
Encourage others. Like you encourage others, you're going to encourage yourself.
That's right.
Exactly.
Do right by others.
Yep.
I know
Yep.
some days I'm still getting deliverance from driving. I don't yell at people, but in my mind, encourage each other, love each other, be slow to judge people,
Yeah.
quick to love. That's
Yep.
what's going to help. That's
Yep.
what's going to help. So I'm going to let you guys continue your show.
All righty.
Speaking to you.
Nice speaking to you
Alright.
too.
Thanks for calling.
Love you too.
Love you.
Uh,
Bye. All right.
Did that cover the rest? No.
well, all right, y'all. With that special little in call there, that will be the night or the show for tonight. We thank you guys for listening to us.
Make sure that you follow us on Facebook and on Instagram and subscribe to our channel on YouTube. And we will talk to you guys on the next podcast.
That's right. Until next time, this is RJ, Nikki, and Chap, raw and unfiltered. Y'all have a good night.
Peace.